I was an on-air guy at WTAW doing the morning show, and after I got off the air, I had a message from the assistant police chief of the Bryan PD. And nobody likes to get a message like that, right? So I give him a call, and fortunately, they're not after me. They're not for something bad. It's for something very interesting. And he said that they were going to be doing a mock hostage drill, a SWAT drill, to where all of the elements of law enforcement, Bryan PD, College Station PD, University PD, Sheriff's Office, all got together and would be trained for a hostage situation. And where this was going to happen was at the Riverside campus, the old Bryan Army Airfield. And I said, great. I said, what part am I going to play? And he said, well, we thought that you would be good to be the bad guy. I didn't know how to take that. So I said, okay, sounds like fun. So anyway, fast forward the day of it, and they say that I can do anything I want. They're not going to try to influence the mind of a bad guy, because I'm the person who's taking these hostages, and I'm the one that has the armaments, the arms. They give me a rifle, they give me a gun, and they say, okay, you're going to take a family hostage in this house out at Riverside. And it turns out this house, I guess, was an old officer's home in a string of homes out there. And the only way I remember which home it was is it was the one with the big tree in the front yard. Now, this tree's going to come into the story here in a little bit. Had a big tree in the front yard. So we do the drill. And they put me in the house. The hostages are there. And they say, action, and let's go. And all of a sudden, I'm surrounded by these law enforcement officers. And they're yelling at me with the bullhorns, and I'm yelling back at them. And they say I can do anything I want to do. So one of the officers makes his way up and hides behind that big tree, and I can see him. So I figure he's the guy that's going to come in with guns a-blazing at me to try to stop this situation, because I'm the bad guy. And I said, okay, they said I could do anything I wanted to do. I could run out the front door with my gun, go and take that guy and put my arm around his neck and hold him as a hostage and bring him back into the house and hold him hostage. The Bryan PD guy. So I do. I take him by the neck, I back up, I've got the gun to his head. You know, I'm just all like Gunsmoke, you know, guy coming. And so I take him into the house, I'm holding him hostage, I take his two-way radio, and I start talking to the guys on the two-way radio, saying, you know, I've got your officer, and I've got the two-way radio, and you all back off, or, you know, I'm going to kill one hostage every 30 minutes. You know, it's like total Hollywood. I'm doing this. They weren't ready for that at all. They said, well, we told him he could do anything he wanted to do, but we had no idea that he was going to take one of our guys hostages. Anyway, fast forward into the ordeal, and they get the bad guy. They finally surround me. I'm caught. They have me. They come in the back door, into the kitchen door. They say, okay, get on your stomach, get on your hands and knees, get on your stomach, spread them. They do the whole thing. And the hostage situation is negated. So they did their part, I did my part, and that's my main memory of the old Riverside, now the Rellis campus, used to be Bryan Army Airfield, is I was the bad guy in a hostage situation.